It's another 48, huh? 48, huh? Alright. Ace time. I get. Rolling down the slab, and I still feel good. Going up the deuce and acting bad for my good. Rolling down the slab, and I still feel good. Going up the deuce and acting bad for my good. Rolling down the slab, and I still feel good. Going up the deuce and acting bad for my good. Rolling down the slab, and I still feel good. Going up the deuce.
You know what it is, man. This is Cypher with KJ and Mal.
Yep.
Season 4, episode 30, man. Wealth Talk, man, with the VP.
Yeah.
And C.F.O. Scatta Sites Entertainment, man. Karaunda Fredrick, man, is going down in the real way. We at the house, man, on this one, back at the exclusive spot. Yeah. We got Mal back. Man.
Yeah.
What's up, Mal?
What's up, baby?
We back, baby?
I'm back, man.
Yeah, man.
You back. I wasn't too far, man.
Huh?
I wasn't too far.
That's what I try to tell you.
You know what I'm saying? I always stay grounded, man. Keep my ear to the podcast, bro.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Where Mal at, man?
Yeah.
Man, he good.
Yeah, just got, everybody got things they got going on in their life, personal things. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm making moves, trying to, expand my portfolio.
That's what's up.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm doing, man. I ain't went nowhere.
Hey, man, I'm trying to tell everybody, is he gone? Like, you going to switch the logo up? No, he's permanent. The behind the camera took the picture. Put the logo. So
man, that part. Right. Hell yeah.
Hey, man, this is going down the railway, and this show is sponsored by Strikeout Wings, man. Strikeout Wings, 1111 Ewing Drive, man. Y'all go down there and holler at my boy Big Fox, man. He got the lemon pepper wet, and I love it, man. It's going down in the real way. But right now, this show, man, hey, been knowing this lady for the last 10 years, you know what I'm saying? And she gracing us with her presence. And I'm like, dude. She was like, I said, man, we need to get down there. She was like, no, I'll come up there. I was like, oh, shit. Well, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? We run that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So I seen this lady's story when I met her 10 years ago up in, I think St. Louis, Missouri. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cold, windy February.
Ooh.
Man.
It was cold. It was cold.
Yeah.
So we became friends, man. I seen her whole journey.
Yeah.
But I don't want to give up everything. But I introduce my baby, my girl, Karaunda Fredrick, going on.
Yeah.
What's up, Nashville, man?
What's good?
Y'all treat me like a queen down here, let me tell you.
Yes,
oh, man.
Always.
Down, you know what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Look, KJ was like, well, we've been at this, y'all, for a minute. Coming down here, let me get on the podcast. You know, like you said, life happens, things happen.
Yeah.
I reached out to him. I said, I'm coming to Nashville.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
She did that. Was over here on 2 phones yesterday.
Look, the work don't stop.
Yeah.
The work don't stop.
Man.
Well, welcome to the Cypher.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
I've seen y'all grind. I love it. Keep doing it.
I appreciate it, baby.
You know, 4 years in the making.
4 years.
Yeah.
You got to take them baby steps. You're going to continue to grow. You're going to continue to grow. And I tell my team, the people that's going to get you here is not going to be the people that's going to take you to the next level.
Right.
Believe that.
Right.
People fall off. It's okay.
Right.
Yeah.
This is what I told Kay, man. We just stay consistent. Put out material. We're going to be cool.
That's the thing.
You know what I'm saying? Just stay where we started from, the ground level. Stay consistent. That's it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Consistency is key. And that's what got me to where I am today.
Okay.
Just being consistent. A lot of my business has come from social media.
Okay.
Y'all, look, do not sleep on social media.
No.
When I tell y'all, because everybody's on it. Think about it.
Yeah.
Everybody uses social media, so why not use that as a platform to build your business?
Right.
Even if they may not know you, it's okay, because I'm going to tell y'all one thing. Family and friends are going to be the last people to support you. Mm-hmm. And that's okay, because guess what? There's a world full of strangers that's going to support you.
Right.
More than anything.
Right.
So let me get into how I actually
we're going to get into it, man. We're going to get into your whole story for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to get in on that.
Yeah.
I know how it goes. I know how it went.
Right.
So, you get these folks, the story that where you came from and where it is now.
Right. So I'm going to tell y'all first thing is anything that you manifest, write it down. You have to write it down and watch it flourish, because before I got to Houston, I used to come down here all the time and just come visit friends and I love the city.
Right.
And I used to say all the time, Houston, I'm gonna make you my home. And even on my Instagram memories, like they pop up. And I used to say it all the time to where I was literally able to actually make that move from Missouri. Now, Missouri's home, it is, but I outgrew Missouri as a person. And so
Tell them where you're from first. Tell them what part of Missouri. You see everybody say,
He said that. Yeah,
St.
right.
Louis or
Right.
Right.
Where are you from? Yeah.
So I'm from a small town called Booneville, Missouri.
Go Jackets.
Booneville, Missouri.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's how I kind of came across KJ, just being at the military school, whatever. And then years later, we connected again. But it's when I tell y'all, it's a small town, like
Yeah.
maybe 9,000 people.
Okay. That
Very
sound
small.
like, man, it kind of sound like where I'm from.
Yeah, it's not
You know what I'm
bad.
saying? Yeah, it's small where I'm from. Lewisburg, Tennessee, if y'all know where that is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Yeah.
as a person, I was like, I outgrew it because my mindset and my vision was so much bigger than that place or even Missouri, period.
Yeah.
And so once I got to Houston, I just was seeing like folks moving and shaking. I'm like,
Right,
I
right.
need to be a part of that. And so I came across this platform that I'm in now that I'm associated with y'all on Instagram.
Okay.
Like, a lot of people, I saw somebody make a post about credit repair and I was like, I need that.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna be very transparent with y'all. I needed that because I was in a place where I had more bills coming in than income.
Right.
And then, of course, my credit was, wasn't the greatest. Yeah. But my focus was I wanted to get a house. Like, I done bought houses back in Missouri before or whatever, but I knew I wanted to buy one here.
Yeah.
And so my main focus was I got to get my credit worked on so I can buy a house. And so I knew a little bit about credit, but not like after I got in this program. But I said, you know what? I got bad credit. I ain't got enough money. Like, you can't do nothing with those two things.
Right, right.
And so, I just made the decision. And, after I heard the information of how I could work on my credit, but not only that,
Yeah.
earn some income,
Right.
I was like, sign me up.
Right.
Like, I mean, it was a no-brainer.
Right.
Because I already knew other people that needed help with their credit. So I was like, well, this is a win-win.
Yeah.
Fix my own credit, help other people with theirs, and earn some income on the side.
Right.
Where do I sign up?
Right, right.
Like,
right.
and it was literally that moment that I was like, okay, I got bad credit. I need some more income. Like, this makes sense. And so I was working a full-time job at the time, and I started doing this on a part-time basis just to kind of get my feel, And then I really didn't take it serious at first because my mom was, going through cancer. She ended up passing away and just all types of stuff. And so just life happened, right?
Yeah, right.
And so I ended up going to one of our events, and I saw a lot of us in this room. When I tell y'all making money,
Right.
that's what did it for me.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
I want to be a part of this. I get it.
So I got
Run
in,
it.
I kicked in gear, and after that event, I was just on fire, like ignorance on fire,
Right.
that type of fire.
Right.
And so got home, and I was like, look, I got this business in my hands that I ain't really been doing nothing with. I see all these beautiful black people in the room, like killing it. I was like, that could be me,
Right.
Yeah.
right? And so got started. I came back home, and when I tell y'all, and that was my goal was to leave my job.
Okay.
And I wrote it down. That's why I say, y'all manifest it, write it down.
Yeah, and it's funny you say that because I had a guy come in, because I cut hair for a living, and I had, I meet so many different people like all the time. So this guy, he comes in, he talking about, man, if there's anything that you want to do, write it down.
Yeah.
Like he was always saying that, you know what I'm saying? So explain that what you mean by far as like writing, you know what I mean?
Because manifestation works when you write it down, make it plain, you can see it, it's tangible, you can touch it.
Yeah.
Right? When you see that, I don't care if you got it wrote down on your laptop, your bathroom mirror, like anywhere in your house.
Right.
Put that down.
Right.
And that's exactly what I did. I wrote down 11/27/2020. That was my day to leave my job.
Okay.
So I literally had a year to work my ass off.
Yeah.
So that's a job you had in Pasadena?
Yes.
Okay.
Stinkadina.
Yeah, stank it.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what?
I gotta meet this date.
Yes,
wanna meet this
That
date.
was
Okay.
my goal. And so
Yeah.
anything I had to do, sacrifice sleep. Like staying up late, getting up early, missing birthday parties, missing dinner parties. You know, even I'm gonna be very transparent. Even like relationships, because I'm married.
Yeah.
You know, it was hard.
Right.
It was hard, but at the end of the day, like it was so rewarding and worth it. Putting in that time, lack of sleep, going to work at early in the morning, like all of that. It was worth it because I actually ended up leaving my job a month early.
Ooh.
Before that 11/27.
Right.
So I fired my boss literally on Boss's Day.
That's fire.
Wow.
She said she fired her boss.
Yeah.
Her boss.
Yeah.
That's what
That's
she
hard.
said.
Fired my boss on Boss's Day, and they were like, "Well, what are you going to be doing?" I'm like, because they really, I didn't really promote the business while I was at work. I didn't, wear my apparel, none of that, because it can be a little iffy.
Right.
So I went in that day with my sweatshirt on, and every Friday I would go into work, be like, "Hey, it's Friday, it's the weekend, all that."
Casual day.
Exactly. Right.
right. Right.
So I went in, I was like, boom, happy Boss's Day, blah, blah, blah. I gave them my notice. They was like, what are you going to be doing? I'm like, I got a business. And so that's when I told them what I was doing. And not only that, y'all, I was making more money doing this part-time than my full-time job was paying me.
Ooh.
Wow.
And I got a master's degree.
Wow.
Yeah, you showed up.
So,
And that's crazy. It's crazy, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I started, seeing my checks each week because we get paid weekly. I was starting to see them adding up to more than what y'all was paying me.
Yeah.
I'm driving 2 hours to work every day, dealing with.
In the same town. That's
What?
a big ass city, man.
Well, I mean, they said Texas is a big state.
Look.
It's huge.
Yeah.
2 hours. So that's 4 hours a day. You driving 2 hours.
1 hour each way. But it's
I
still,
okay, I got you. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
still
yeah,
a
yeah,
commute,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Let me start thinking about some things. Like it just wasn't adding up.
Yeah.
And so that's why I said I just worked my ass off for that whole year and just grinded it out. And ended up firing them on Boss's Day. And I was like, deuces. And ain't looked back since.
That's hard.
Clap it up.
That's hard. On Boss's Day.
Right.
You're fired.
That's called the boss move.
Right.
It is.
Like, has anybody ever done that? I mean, think about it. You know anybody that's ever fired their boss on Boss's Day?
I do now.
Yeah, right now.
I do now for real.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like it's dope, man. Like
Yeah.
it's hard.
Karaunda,
So.
Your journey, queen, your job. Tell them about the jobs you had, because, we talk.
Right.
Man, so let these folks nigga on the journey, everybody like, I quit and I can't.
Yeah.
No, tell these folks the real.
So
Yeah.
once I got to Houston, we had some money saved up, so I was good. I didn't have to look for a job at the time, but I was like, okay, let me start, because I was just getting bored at home, So I started working. It's crazy. I started working at Geico, and the reason why I got a job there was because I was in a car accident. Somebody hit me, and they had Geico insurance.
Let me file this claim. Do you got a job application?
I really did.
That's right. That's how it went.
That's how it went.
That's hard.
I
Okay.
was on the phone with the customer service rep, and I was like, by the way, are y'all hiring? She was like, actually, we are. Psh, boom. Went in, did the interview. Y'all, that interview was like 4 hours long.
Right.
I'm like, where'd they do that at?
Yeah.
They have like stages. Like you pass one, you move on to the next. So,
Yeah.
But anyways, I ended up working there for like 3 months. It was, if you work in insurance, it's basically like a call center.
I got you.
I was like, that ain't for
This
me.
ain't you. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So I ended up quitting there
Yeah.
and was out of job for like 6 months, and I'm putting in applications left and right. I'm talking about like thousands. And so I ended up coming across a property management, because my background is in property management too.
Okay.
Really didn't want to get back into that, but I was like, you know what? I know the routine. I know what it takes. So they hired me.
Yeah.
Y'all, I went in for the interview.
Oh, that's the worst.
And, the
deep
outside,
side? Yeah,
right.
yeah.
The outside, I was like, okay, cool. But when I get in the interview, like the office,
Right.
meeting with the manager, I'm seeing roaches crawling up the wall. I'm like, what the hell is this?
What is this? Yeah. What the? Yeah.
I'm like, okay. So they ended up hiring me. Still, I took a huge pay cut, but I was like, you know what? I need something. Like, we just, hard times, you got to take something to pay the bills.
Yeah.
I stayed there for a year, y'all. When I tell you it was bad.
Please tell me you left your purse in your car.
I did.
Every day. Okay.
I did. Okay. Yes.
Because I'm just saying.
It was bad.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, trust me.
Okay,
After
cool,
that
cool,
first time,
cool.
I'm not
Real,
taking
man.
nothing in the house. No.
Yeah.
So then I ended up transferring to another property that
Right.
was bad. And I'm like, why I keep getting all these distressed properties?
Yeah.
So long story short, I ended up transferring to like 2 or 3 after that. And like I said, my mom, she was battling cancer.
Sorry to hear
And then,
that,
thank you.
yeah.
Left home, asked off for time. They knew what I was going through.
Right,
And literally packed for like 5 days. Because I was like, let me just pack some clothes.
Right.
Because I was at work when I got the call that my mom was being transferred to hospice. So, at that time, it's like
Right.
end of life.
Right.
So I drove to Missouri. It was like 13 hours. I think I cried 12 out of the 13 hours. But not one time did they call to check on me. Hey, how you doing? How's your mom? None of that. The employees were the ones calling me, checking on me. So, word got around that, they had already replaced me, everything.
Wow.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, really?
While I'm at home dealing with my mom.
Yeah.
And so, got back home because they really wanted to know, when you coming back to work? What do you mean? Like, I don't know. She's still here.
Right.
So after she passed or whatever, I came back home and they let me go.
What?
Yeah, they let me go. So I thought, at that point in time,
Cold-blooded, man.
Man, cold world for real.
yeah, because you never know, like they can let you go in an instance.
Yeah.
And so after
But that
that,
little spark in you though.
it was that's what it was.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, let me find another job, but at the same time, I was just focused. Like I got to do something, and so ended up finding another job working for the city, and started working my business. And I was just helping more and more people. When my income started generating more and more, I was like,
Yeah. Okay.
what if I did this on a full-time basis?
Right.
And I'm just doing this part-time and making this type of money.
Right.
So that's when I was like, okay, I'm finna leave this job. And so I did, and, made my first six figures and just been helping a lot of people. Like,
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
I respect that though, cause you know what I'm saying, just going through you with the whole roast thing, a lot of people would have folded.
Man, quick.
Like you don't mind getting dirty if you know what I'm saying, you working in a place and it's got roaches. No, I'm just saying, like respectfully. No, I'm just like
Yeah.
a lot of women would have been like, hell no.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
you got to do what you got to do.
you gotta do what you gotta do to get to where you want to get to.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah, best believe she didn't like it.
damn. No, I know it. Like,
At all.
right.
Everywhere. I
Right.
said, damn.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you with the credit
Yeah.
and everything. Hear a lot of people, they still don't get with the credit. Oh, cash is everything. Is cash everything the credit?
No. You can have all the cash in the world, but when it comes to you actually asking somebody for some money, to lend you some money,
Yeah.
and you ain't got no history behind that, because they going to pull your stuff,
Yeah.
right? They not going to approve you
See.
because you have no paper trail.
And see, that was the thing, like, with me coming up. I never understood, like, why do the world want you to have credit to be, like, in debt if you got cash to pay for stuff? Like, I never
Let me ask you this.
I never understood that.
Right.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to save up that cash? Think about it.
Okay.
You want to go buy a car. It's
Right.
probably going to take you some months, to save up, right?
Right.
For the
Right.
down payment.
Yeah, for the
Right,
down payment.
down
Yeah,
payment,
yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
So what if you had credit to leverage that and save your money, right? Or, sometimes I have to tell people, cash is cool, but what happens when you run out of cash? What's your backup plan? You ain't got no credit.
No credit.
You can leverage that credit.
Gotcha.
And that's what happened in this business in 2020 when the pandemic started hitting. We had record-breaking numbers because people started realizing that if I don't have the cash, because they may have lost their job, right? Let me get my credit fixed so I can at least leverage that to fiend on.
So is that the number number one important thing is to have leverage?
Yes.
That's the most important thing with credit.
Yes. OPM, other people's money.
Got you.
Leverage their money.
And she
Seriously.
ain't talking naughty by nature.
No, she talking
Right.
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 I'm just for the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Dom,
Yeah,
Dom Kennedy to sell other people's money.
I got you.
You want to leverage
Right.
other people's money. Yeah.
Okay,
Especially,
okay.
Think about it. If you want to buy something huge, like $1 million facility to do this.
I got you.
Right?
I
And
got
you got $100. You got $1 million.
No, I don't.
guess what?
Yeah.
That credit gonna get you that $1 million
Got you.
to do what it is that capital,
Okay.
right? Just like when you go to buy a house, things like that. Like if you ain't got cash to pay for that house,
Yeah.
you got to get some money. You got to get that capital.
Gotta get the capital.
So you got to leverage your credit. So that's why it's so important to leverage and work on your credit, to get the things that you want.
Right.
Right? Just like, I was able to buy my house within the same year, fixing my credit. 6 months later, went to the dealership, bought my daughter a car, no money down. Because at that point, when you got good credit, you can literally walk in there and tell them what you want versus them saying, oh, you only can qualify for.
Yeah.
Meaning you doing that, telling them what you want your payments to be each month?
All that shit.
Okay.
All that. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
So I went in there and did that. They were like, well, how much do you want to put down? I'm like, I'm not putting no money down. I'm going to save my money.
Right.
And I told them, #run DAT that credit. And they did that. Yes. Run that credit.
I like that. I like
That's
that.
what I
Okay.
told
That bitch with it.
Okay. #
Right. Run that credit. Okay.
Yeah. DAT. Make sure you put the DAT. Run that credit.
Run that credit.
But yeah, that's all you got to do is again, when you have excellent credit, you can just do anything. It's going to take you to a whole different level
Okay.
of everything. And so just, a couple months ago, went to the dealership, bought myself a car, Mercedes, got a Benz.
Okay.
Literally the same
You
week.
did.
I did.
Yeah, you told me. You're like,
just
I
done
got
it,
the
yeah.
Altima. I don't
Right.
know. I got so much money.
Yeah.
I said, goddamn. For real? I said,
Yeah.
Nigga, let me get a dollar.
I think we
Let me
can
get a
talk
dollar,
about-
yeah,
I
Right.
found them. I'm thirsty.
He said a Fanta.
I found them. Just $1.
Yeah.
And then I promise you it was 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Right.
2 weeks after we
Man,
talked.
it was like,
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
hard.
the purse, was the big purse. Yeah, you were like,
Yeah.
I'm helping so many folks, but you know how I am. I said, I know how you are.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That Louis Vuitton purse was so pretty, man. It was
Yeah.
like, okay, you earned that.
You earned
I
it,
did.
yeah.
I'm not trying to show
Well,
off.
fruits of the labor, man.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Fruits
I'm not
of the
trying to
labor,
show
yeah.
off
Right.
in front of some monkey niggas in the club. But
This
I earned it.
yeah, I earned this.
Right.
Oh, man.
And
So
you gotta
what-
have the
what-
money in it with it. you know?
What is the first things a person need to do to get their credit established? Because right now, like my son, he's young. He got his first credit card. He'll be 19 in May. And his whole goal, he want to, buy start out with a small rental property. And so he can just do that and build his portfolio that way. Like, so what is one of the first things you should do as far as getting your credit together?
First, you need to see what's on it.
Okay.
A lot of people have no idea what's on their credit report.
Okay.
And a lot of times, I tell people it's not just you knowing, but you want to make sure that all the information is accurate.
Okay.
You want to make sure that nobody else's information is being reported on your credit report because that happens quite a bit.
Okay.
But just seeing a full analysis of what you got going on.
Right.
And that's going to tell you, okay, this is what I need to do. This is what I don't need to do.
Okay.
Right? Inquiries. Inquiries are huge, especially
Okay.
when you go to a dealership, they run it and run it and run it and run it.
Right.
When you know better, you do better. So I have to, educate people on not just credit, but financial literacy. Like, it's one thing to fix your credit, but what's your finances looking like?
Right.
Because that's a lot of times people get in a position to where their credit is jacked up because their finances ain't in order.
Right.
Right? So once you get your finances together in your credit, it's going to make it so much easier, right? So, but again, knowing what's on your credit report is so key. Then if you need to reach out and get some help, me, right?
Yeah.
Let me show you, right?
For sure.
Let me show you what we need to do. We're going to look at it. We're going to get these dispute letters, created and all that. Yes, you will have to do some work, but that's just part of your journey. Like, you need to know what you need to do not to get back in that situation.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I hear people saying, oh, I paid somebody $1,500 to work on my credit and they didn't do nothing. But did you have any type of portal? Was you tracking anything? Did you learn anything?
Right.
You're not learning anything from somebody fixing your credit.
Yeah.
With us, we have a platform that's going to show you everything, how to get your credit on track, how to build credit, get your finances together, and even as far as setting up your own will and trust. Like,
Right.
how many of us think about it?
Yeah.
We ain't got that shit together.
Right. And speaking of will, I need to get a will together too. So I'm so
You got a
good.
son and-
Yeah, I have a son. I'm so glad that I met you because, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. It's some things that I do want to do. I don't think my credit is, like, just shot, but it ain't just, like,
Right.
A1, 2. But because, like, I'm a little fecal when it comes to certain things. I got things on. My credit is not just trash.
Right.
Yeah.
But it can be
Improve.
Better than what-
top
Oh, yeah.
dollar. You see what I'm saying?
But again, once you know, like, your score is made up of 5 different factors.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't know that.
Well, one thing that kills your credit. What's the number one thing that kills your credit?
Late payments, collections, anything derogatory, really.
So anything that go to collections, that kills your credit.
Collections, late payments can drop your score anywhere from 50 to 100 points
Okay.
per late payment.
Okay.
That's what happened to me.
So what counts far as like what?
You pay your rent and still be on your
Yeah,
credit.
a lot of people don't know you pay rent, you can get that added to your credit report. That's
Really?
what help build. Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing late. Yeah.
They gonna you're right. They gonna look. They gonna report it when you late.
That's facts.
But if you paying on time every month, why not get it reported? Just like you paying somebody else's mortgage, they get that reported so you can get your rent reported.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay. I just
Right.
just got blown right then because
Yeah.
I'm sitting here thinking like, because I never understood like why most rental companies like every, when you move or even like when you want to renew your lease, why do they raise up your,
The rent.
Yeah, but a lot of that goes through, I know property taxes and stuff like that. But I feel like your rental history should.
That's
Right.
insane.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like for
hey,
instance,
man,
like somebody want to buy a
man,
crib and get a loan for a house. Like, look, I gotta have somewhere to live.
Yeah.
Look at my rental history. I've never had any
Exactly.
evictions, ever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So why
Okay.
not get some type of credit for that?
Right. Okay.
And that can boost your score anywhere from 50, 100, points.
Okay.
Yeah.
But people ain't really thinking about that.
No.
Yeah. Because I feel like people are scared to get their credit clean. And,
I think a lot of
a
it's-
house.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
right,
people scared,
right.
like, oh, man, I can't get no house. It's just a doubt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I used to
how
be
you
one
deal,
of them
how
guys.
you deal with those folks who have doubt trying to clean their credit?
Just having a conversation with them. What is it that you have going on? What are you trying to accomplish? If you're trying to buy a house, let's start working on it now. Again, it's all about knowing, having that education of financial literacy. Because like I tell people all the time, I got my real estate license last year because everybody want to buy a house that I talk to. Mm-hmm. So even if you're not in my area, I can still refer you to somebody. But
Right.
let's start working on this credit. Now, working on your credit and knowing how it works is one thing, but I want to get you to the closing table
Right.
so we can buy the house.
Right.
But
And the
not
credit
only
is
that-
universal because
Yeah.
because like that's anywhere.
Right.
I got you.
Anything.
Yeah.
But not only do I want to help you close on that house, I want to make sure that you can maintain that monthly mortgage because they finna lend you a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get these finances together because I don't want to come back or look back a year from later and your stuff in foreclosure. I mean, that's a major purchase, you know?
Right.
So it's just all about educating people.
Yeah.
Educating people, they means too. You're like, okay, I got good credit.
Right.
So I can get 400,000. The way in hell you can't,
Right.
afford the mortgage.
And that's what, the lending part of it actually goes into that because, they're going to look at your income, they're going to look at your expenses, all of that to see, okay, you may want that 400,000 house, but according to what your income and your expenses are, you may only qualify for 300,000. Which it makes sense because why shoot for, you see this luxury house that you want, but you can't afford it.
Right.
Let's stay within our means.
That's a lot of people fuck up at.
Yep. Try to live beyond their means.
With other people looking at it.
But see, I think that just, it's because they trying to make themselves look good for the next individual.
Right.
They not really thinking about themselves.
Church on the move.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like, come on, bro. You know what I mean?
Yep.
The most important thing, like, especially if you got a family, you got a roof over their heads. At the end of the day,
But Karaunda, I want to ask this. What's real financial freedom?
Ooh, man. I still got some debt, but I have good debt. I don't have just, crazy debt to where I'm just like, oh, I can't pay for this. Good debt is...
Yes, yeah, I'm finna say, speak on that. What's good and bad debt? Yeah, please tell me what. I was just about to ask you, what's good debt and bad debt?
My CFO, that's why I had you. It's my CFO.
The bad
that's
debt.
my CFO. Nigga.
Yeah, let's start with the bad. Let's start with the bad.
The bad debt is you owing everybody collections, charge-offs, bankruptcies, stuff like that. That's the bad debt.
Okay.
The good debt is you paying your stuff on time. Like I got a mortgage in Houston, still got a house in Missouri, right? That's good debt because I'm
Right.
paying it Student loans is even good debt.
That's real estate. So
Real estate, yes.
that's good
Okay.
shit, yeah.
Car notes, stuff that you paying on time, that's good debt because it shows a history, right?
Okay.
Now, when you start messing up, not paying on time, things go to collections, that's the bad debt.
Okay.
It's already written off, and that's the bad debt. You want good debt. So I do have a lot of good debt.
Okay.
It's a lot, but it's still good
It's still
debt.
it's still
Yeah,
debt.
ain't nobody
Right.
calling you somebody, hey,
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you owe me. Let's set up a payment arrangement. No,
we're
we're
in
not.
North Dakota and
Right.
your student loans. You be like, man, North Dakota.
Right.
I mean, I
Right.
went to school in Miami.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, just having that good debt, I mean, just
I mean,
being able to manage it.
Is an individual ever financially free though? Like as long as I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm playing as devil advocate because, as time, moves, things get better, products come out. So like how is that, you know what I'm saying? Like when are people ever financially
Financially free.
debt free? Like,
When you're not living paycheck to paycheck.
okay. I ain't got nothing to say. It's clap your hands. Just applause.
When you're not living paycheck to paycheck.
That's
financially free.
literally okay.
Yeah.
I got to do it on loud.
Okay. When you ain't living paycheck, I like that. When you
Yeah.
ain't living paycheck to okay.
Yeah, when you're not living paycheck to paycheck, that's financially free.
Okay.
Because now you got that extra, that overflow coming in to where when you get paid, you paying all your bills for the month or whatever.
Right.
You still got a lot. Well, even if it's an extra $500 left over,
Right.
you still financially free.
Right.
Because you still not living paycheck to paycheck, trying to figure out, okay, I got to pay this week. Well, I can't do this because I got to wait till.
Right.
Like at some point, you got to break that cycle,
I
and
got
that
you.
was me.
Yeah. I learned that early though. Like when because I understood the importance of money. You know what I'm saying? And every job I worked, man, I made sure I paid myself first.
That's another thing too.
You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like even if it was the smallest of the small, like I feel like, look, man, I grind this out, I work.
Yeah,
I owe myself this.
something.
So I pay myself first. And you can pick up off on the rest.
Right.
With that, like,
Yeah.
Even with the business, you
Okay.
still got to pay yourself first. Because you
Okay.
really like you the boss, but you still an employee of
Right.
your own business. So
Right.
yes, pay yourself, pay your expenses, all of that. But at the end of the day, what is it that you have left? You can have $1 million,
right.
but if you're not managing that, you ain't got $1 million. You got to
Exactly.
maintain that money that you bringing in. Of course, we got expenses and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
you got to maintain. You got to manage that money.
Right.
In order to master your money, you got to manage it.
Right.
A lot of people don't manage their money.
Yeah.
It's tax season, y'all. Look, y'all know how we do.
They going to Miami. Somebody go get a new car.
You know what I'm saying?
Some new outfits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody go get some Angus meat and make some hamburger patties out of it.
The Angus, right?
The
They're not
Angus.
getting
You know
that
what I'm saying?
2080.
Yeah.
They get the Angus.
See, that's what I made her see.
Yeah.
Understand it, man.
I mean, will we ever get it as a people? It's funny because I already know you what y'all talking.
Because I was going.
I already know you.
Because I was going to put it on.
Go ahead, Kay. Go ahead.
No, you good. No, man. You know what I'm saying? What is the pitfalls of having bad credit?
Right.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
I know can't get a car, the interest rate may be out the damn roof and the car
Yeah.
ain't value what it was. And,
Yeah.
Man, people go out here and getting these cars, especially now.
Right.
They got the money. They're gonna put some money down because they don't know no better.
See, my thing is, when you get the foreign, and you can't afford the foreign.
Yeah.
You see, that's what you were talking about.
Yeah.
People trying to press other people.
Yes.
Right.
You're like, hey man, I'm living in my means.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
is that the hiccup with that? Because
Why? Just to look good for somebody?
it's a lot of people.
But your
doing
pockets is still struggling.
that. Yeah.
Why?
And you trying to look good for somebody else, but your
Social
pockets is
media.
hurting. Right.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Right.
You want to look good for social media, but people that really know you.
Yeah.
They know how you living. They know how you struggling. It's all about perception. Like, why?
Right.
It took me a minute to get my first luxury car. Like,
Yeah.
it's costing me.
It costs you. Yeah.
But I got the means to do it. I wouldn't
Talk your
finna,
shit.
I wouldn't
told
finna get
that.
no luxury car,
Talk your y'all.
because I was still living within my means. But at the same time, I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? I worked my ass off. Let me
Yeah.
go ahead and get this because,
I've
there's
told
levels to
I've-
this shit.
I've told Kay this.
She told me.
I've told Kay this a million
told me.
times, man. Like it's 2022. As far as black people, like I'm done making excuses. we at a point right now, I think we know what we need to do as far as living below our means or above our means. You know what you need to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
So why are you out here blowing shit?
Mindset. That's what it is.
Get it.
It's the mindset.
And then they want to point fingers to other people.
Yeah.
Like I told Kay, I said, I'm
Niggas up, bro.
done. And I love my people. I love my people. I want people to have what they want and not what, you know what I'm saying? Like, but understand you got priorities.
That's what it is. Priorities,
You know.
mindset. Again, it goes back to me. Like, I was that person that was sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Got you.
And so when somebody and that's another thing, when people present opportunities to you,
Yeah.
take advantage of it.
Right.
Yeah, say that
Don't just
shit.
put it to the side and be, oh, let me think
Yeah.
about it. No, there was no thinking because I was already in a situation to where I didn't have shit.
Right.
So let me figure this out. Let me, try this new thing. And that's the type of, I'm a hustler, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been a hustler
Yeah.
even before this.
Yeah.
I used to sell knockoff bags.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it.
there.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong. Yeah,
No, 10
yeah.
years
So
ago.
I've always been a hustler,
Yeah.
but this was just something new.
Yeah.
So once I found the blueprint, I took off with it. But
Yeah.
again, it's just the mindset, like, how much longer are you going to continue doing what you're doing
Right.
and still live in the same situation?
Right. And it was something that we needed as a people.
That was the
And
key.
I already knew. I know.
That was
I
it.
could tell.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all, and this is what it's called,
Yeah.
network marketing. Think about Avon, that's network marketing.
Right. Yeah.
Mary Kay, everybody. Oh, it's a pyramid scheme.
Nah.
I'm finna break
Yeah.
that down because
Break it down.
a pyramid scheme is basically you having a business that offers no products, no services, so it's just cash flow.
Right.
Right? We have a service that everybody needs. Credit,
Yep.
financial literacy. So it made sense to me to tap into this market and really take off with it.
Yeah.
Everybody needs credit. People need finance. They need another stream of income.
Right.
So, what?
Right.
Sign me up.
Right.
And when I tell y'all,
You should hustle, man.
took off with it.
I mean, it makes sense. Just like everybody need gas.
She told me, man, she
You
was
know what I'm saying?
she was like Home Depot.
Yeah.
Everybody was signing her apron. She
I was,
gone.
yeah.
So
Worked
it's
for Home
like-
Depot part time.
Yeah, part time. She was like, I'm done. And then that's why I seen in bands with like 10 pretty friends. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
I get it. Yeah.
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 So
Help
this-
me, matter of fact.
Right.
So, hey,
Right.
man.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, it's been a journey, y'all. Like just to be surrounded by like-minded people that's really helping. And that's the thing. We're here to help and serve a lot of people because they just don't know.
Yeah.
Even myself, I was
Yeah.
that person I didn't know.
Yeah.
But and when I found out and I took it and ran with it, I'm leveraged my credit, making some money, an unlimited amount of money. That's the thing.
Yeah.
With this industry that we're in of network marketing, you can make an unlimited amount of money versus you getting paid $20 an hour at your job or whatever it is. Like,
Yeah.
it's no cap.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how you become 6 and 7 figure, 8 figure earner.
Got you.
Yeah. Credit's a motherfucker.
Credit-
I mean, Big Bro
It
was
is.
talking about me,
It is.
talking to me about that. We were talking about that earlier. It was
Yeah.
like, hey, man, credit's everything.
Yeah.
You gotta have that. You gotta have that. But do you run into the people who scared to give the money to repair their credit? You know what
All
I'm
the
saying?
time.
Because, I know they have it because you see them flossing, bouncing all day long, but just want to clean some stuff up. I know you see that. I seen it yesterday. You was on the phone. You were like, man, I'm on the phone with.
Yeah.
Right.
I've
You
been
heard the
talking
whole
to you since
conversation.
2020. You
Right.
clean up.
Yeah, you
so-
could have been excellent credit by then.
But I feel like if you ain't a true hustler, you can't go through that.
As far as
Frustrating. You're on the phone. You want to
Oh,
be
yeah.
on the phone with a
Getting
with a
discouraged and
friend.
all that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You talking about a business and you doing this shit all the time.
Well, I think you just got to get out of that mindset of everything. Us, we want everything to happen immediately.
that's the
That's
thing.
what I said.
Like it's not gonna
all the
things
time,
don't
man.
happen overnight, man. Like
Come on.
it
And that's
don't
what I tell
happen
people.
overnight. Like
It didn't
they want
take
that
you-
shit to be like
Right.
Yeah.
right
Put
then.
a seed
Yeah.
in, water it, just go tomorrow.
And that's what I tell people. It didn't take you overnight to get from a 600 to a 490 credit score.
Yeah.
You didn't have this shit on your credit for months and even years probably. So what makes you think it's going to take overnight to get it fixed?
Right.
Because again, it goes back to learning, okay, you got all this stuff now, let's get it removed,
Right.
right? But you got to build.
Right.
What are you doing to build credit? Do you have any revolving lines of credit? Do you have any installment loans? Like, what are you doing to build credit?
Yeah.
People just don't know.
They just don't know. Yeah.
So that's why I'm here to educate the masses. When I tell y'all,
And I think too, they don't even, they hit you up. They feel like, all right, I can relax. I ain't got to do no footwork. You got to do some work too,
exactly.
Yeah.
because you got other clients and other people that you know what I'm
Think
saying.
about it.
And everybody's situation is different.
Exactly. That's the thing too. Well, how long is it gonna take? Well, as soon as you get started, that's how long it's gonna take.
Right.
Like, you got to get started.
Yeah.
But the thing is that I have to tell these people, just like I said earlier, it didn't take you 2 months to get where you are.
Right.
That was some months worth of you dodging the collection agencies. You dodging them letters coming in the mail. Like,
Right.
okay, but let's fix that, right? Let's build and build and build. But once you learn, like I said, them 5 factors,
Right.
then once you master that, then you can continue and move forward and not do the shit that you was doing before.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's just about educating people. Like, people, I'm the type of person, and anybody in this industry is going to tell you, we're not here to serve and help everybody, because I'm not here to convince nobody on what that you already need.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I'm here to provide a solution.
Right. You already
Either you're
know.
going to take it or you not.
Yeah.
But yes, you have to put some footwork in, because again, it's your information.
It's your information. It's your personal, right.
And the only way that you're going to learn is using the products and the services that we offer.
Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you contact her, you got to put some work in too.
Yes.
She can't do it all.
No.
She's going to lead you in the right direction.
If you want to be a motherfucking hustler and make some money, get your credit clean.
Talk to him.
You got to be a hustler.
You got to be a hustler.
I'm looking for go-getters, people that are coachable, hungry, and motivated. Those are the 3 things you got to have. Because again, it's not for everybody.
Right.
I met 2 yesterday. Yeah. Some on FaceTime.
Yeah.
You in Nashville? Good go, girl. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So you just got to have that drive.
That drive.
If you don't have that drive, this ain't for you.
Yeah.
Stick to your 9 to 5. And I'm not knocking anybody's
Right.
For sure.
full-time job.
For sure.
Because I was that
Yes,
person.
For sure. Yeah.
But think about this. You're going to work hard for them. You're going to get paid whatever it is you get paid.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, what's your bills and what's your expenses looking like? Like, what's your income and your expenses looking like? If you're not satisfied with the way your bank account look, you got to do something different.
Got to do something different.
Even if it's not partnering with me, do something.
Do something. Yeah.
And it's so sad, because my inbox is full of people that are looking for help with credit repair, but they don't have the money. Think about this. Even before a pandemic came, right? You've been working at your job 5-10 years. You don't have $200 saved up?
You should.
Think about it.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah. Right.
That's a real problem. So that's why I said, even before the pandemic,
yeah. That's a cable bill.
$200.
Honestly.
That's a
They got
they
yeah. That is a date.
night.
Yeah. Cell phone.
So again, it comes back to, what are you spending your money on?
Right.
We love hair. We love to get our nails. We love shoes. We love handbags, all that.
Yeah.
Invest in yourself.
Right.
Make them sacrifices. Cut all the extra shit out.
Right.
Yeah.
So that you can get, your credit fixed. You can save some money.
Right.
Whatever it is that you want to do.
Right.
But I would say this: if the pandemic didn't bring the hustle out of you, nothing will.
Yep. And I tell people that all the time in the shop.
Yeah.
I say that all the time. That's why a lot of these companies is having a hard time finding people of employment, because some people got it. They understood, like, you know what, man, I ain't got to keep going in here, waking up every morning. Like, I was getting money during the pandemic. I don't need them, and it was cool.
Yep.
But some fell by the wayside, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
That's the thing.
Yeah.
for sure, man.
That's
Hell yeah.
I took it and ran with it. When they my
Yeah.
job told me, "Oh, we gonna be working from home." What? And it was a schedule, y'all. This is how they fucked up. We got all these people working, because I was working in HR.
Yeah.
And so we had a schedule. Like, I would work maybe 1 day, maybe 2 out of the week. Other than that, I was still getting paid.
Oh, no, you good.
Look,
Yeah.
we was still getting paid on them days that I didn't have to log in.
Right. Right.
I'm working my business. What?
And got the other.
Oh yeah, he said he was getting that bread when he was over there working.
Yeah.
We had record-breaking numbers in 2020 because people, again, they started realizing that credit was so important that they needed to sign up for the program.
Yeah.
And then what else was people looking for? Work from home opportunities. Didn't nobody want to go back to work?
Yeah.
In the job.
Yeah.
So this was a prime opportunity for us.
Right.
So I want to ask a question. You talking about with real estate and everything, with the crypto and Bitcoin, which y'all, think what you think about that?
If you can really understand how it works, because I'm clueless when it comes to Bitcoin and crypto and
Me
all that.
too. I was just about to
Trading.
ask you, K boy. I'm telling you, boy. You.
But
Dude,
it's money out here.
I remember Nipsey was talking about it.
Yeah.
Before he passed away, we were like,
Yeah.
he was overseas talking about crypto.
Right.
But I was like, that's the only dude I really talked about it.
It's-
Now,
Yeah, but see,
as
that's
hell.
It's a whole different ballgame. Like,
It is.
But it's still out there. I mean, you can still make some money. You just got to learn how to do it. You got to
Not
learn
being
the
chipped.
well. That's the thing. I think you got to build a coalition of people that's gonna be A1 with you, tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because Netflix got a little thing. They got a program coming out about this guy. I think they call him the crypto shark or some shit, where he done stole a whole lot of people's, cryptocurrency overline, faked his own death and some more shit. That's the only thing. Like, man, if you can just at the click of a button, you can delete some shit.
Yeah. I see LeBron, you got that, they doing it,
Yeah.
It's crypto center now.
Yeah.
LA.
It's imaginary money though.
Man. Yeah.
Like, it's imaginary. And people
There's a
say,
lot of people
well,
work,
the
man.
money you got in your pocket is imaginary because we don't have the gold to back that. I mean, yeah, but still I can
They
touch
still print
it.
money though.
yeah.
The
I mean,
dollar
they got-
bill is the most recognized bill in America. You know
They
what
got
I'm saying?
crypto machines everywhere, so that tells you it's real.
Yeah, it's one up the street.
See,
Crypto machine, Bitcoin.
you can
Get
buy
your money,
cars
yeah.
with crypto with Bitcoin.
Right.
Like it's just a new wave of making
Currency.
currency. Yeah. So again, like
But is that our generation, or is this our
It's
kids,
generation.
grandkids?
no, it's people our age getting it.
really.
Trading, all that. I was in trading for a
I
little
block
bit.
a lot of motherfuckers on there trying to follow me.
I know, right?
Like shit.
Oh,
They be
well,
like, man, DM me,
When you get that, that's no.
bullshit.
Yeah.
I know it.
Yeah,
I know it
They
is.
make fake pages and all that, and that's not
All
even the
that
real
shit.
people. It's scammers.
Yeah.
So it's not even the real people that's actually doing Bitcoin and stuff.
Get your ass out the damn way.
Right. I be like, oh, they done made a page of me, y'all. Here we go.
Yeah, right.
Report.
Man.
But I'm telling y'all, there's so much money out there to be made that you just got to go get it.
Yeah.
The money, and I always say the money's already printed. You just got to go.
You just got to go get it.
Gotta go get it.
Any avenue. I'm gonna tell you, I got a 19-year-old in school. She's in the business with me.
Okay.
Works a part-time job.
Okay.
When she comes home, sometimes on the weekends, she out doing Grubhub.
Yeah. DoorDash and all that stuff. Yeah.
Because
yeah.
she know, look,
Right.
she like money.
She like money. Yeah.
So she gonna get it.
She gonna get it. Yeah.
19.
19. Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
people our age and younger or even older that, oh, I'm broke.
Yeah.
I had to tell somebody the other day, stop saying that. The words that you speak is what you're going to continue doing.
Right. Right.
Exactly.
Stop saying you broke. Just say you don't have it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, what are you going to do to get it?
I most definitely have to turn my son on to you because he told me what his account was looking like today. I was like, boy, you need
to slow
some
down.
financial direction. I may not be the guy you need to be talking to, even though you
When
my
you said you want to
son.
do real estate,
He do.
rental,
He really do.
that's where it's at.
He really do. And I told him he should start off small.
Yeah.
Maybe like a little two-sided little thing. Just see if it's something that he want to get into.
Or
And then-
Airbnb.
Or Airbnb.
Oh yeah.
That's
do it
my
like
next move.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Next move.
Well, I'm gonna give him your information.
Yeah.
Like,
Amanda
listen,
got,
man.
Airbnb. She got
Yeah.
Airbnb in Smyrna.
He'll trust me. I tell him like, look, dog, I ain't gonna send you nobody that's gonna,
Yeah.
it's your pops right here.
Oh yeah.
But holler at her, I'm out. Everything else is on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shit, man.
Yeah, it's
It's
dope.
money.
Yeah.
It's dope.
I got another one, man. I got another one. You think, us as parents need to let the kids know about financial literacy
Yeah.
early because we never got it. I know I didn't have it.
That's where I'm at right now, man.
As far as my
Yeah.
brother, I got it from him and my mother. So it's like
Cause my father and my parents, my mom and dad never talked to me about that.
Me either.
never.
You know what I'm saying? And
But it went back then. It was just all about thinking back then, man.
Yeah.
This is all about surviving.
It was, and then you saw how your mom or you saw how your dad was moving.
Yeah,
And that's how you kind of move.
Dad.
Right.
I just looked at my mom.
Right, for sure.
You know, so
yeah.
Man, we trying to survive.
Yeah.
But when you
learn through her.
I'm blessed. I had a woman in an environment they can step up. I want to do better. And,
right.
Okay, she bought a house from where we was.
Right.
Like
Right.
Roaches in the cornflakes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That type shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, I understand where you're coming from.
Your first teacher, baby.
I think you should drive.
You'll drive, yeah.
Anything, y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we definitely got to teach our kids because, like I said, we didn't know. School taught us. I remember school taught me how to write a check, how to open a checking account,
and that was it.
That was it. But I'm gonna tell you, once you got to school to college,
right,
that's when you started getting them credit cards for a free T-shirt. Get a free T-shirt, apply for this credit card. Okay, cool. That's where it went all downhill.
Yeah.
But the thing is about this company that I'm partnering with, we actually can go into schools across the U.S. and educate students in between the 5th to 9th grade on personal finance.
Yeah.
That's key right there. Once we can do that, it's a wrap.
They most definitely need that.
They gotta have
They most definitely need that. That extra.
high.
They need that.
Yeah,
man.
it's high. For
They do.
It's high.
They do.
Everything high.
Everything.
Because like in economics, that's the only thing they really taught us: how to write a check,
Supply and demand.
supply and demand, how to pay your bill, be on time.
What's a convenience store? What's a grocery store?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What's high? What's on here? Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, man. So
For sure.
everything. Wings is $25.
Man.
I said, the wings is $25.
Man.
Well, remember for a second you couldn't buy wings.
Yeah.
Wings stop. You can get you a thigh.
Man.
Like,
Right. Right.
So times have changed. Like everything has changed, and you just got to be on game to being ahead of the game.
Okay.
You got to be ahead of the game.
So what's your most important message that you can give to our people?
Change your mindset.
Okay.
Change your mindset because, like I said, I do this day in and day out.
Yeah.
And again, a lot of people, I don't have the money.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we gonna do to change that? It's 2022.
Right.
Like,
Right.
we're not gonna keep doing what we did in 2021
Right.
in 2022.
Right.
So if you know that your situation isn't where you need it to be,
Right.
stop depending on taxes. Tax season, you get all this money to live your best life for one time a year.
Mm-hmm.
Why
And
can't
by
you do
May
that?
you ain't got nothing.
Why can't we do that every month?
Right.
Because I feel like you get like $4,000. You should pay a whole lot of shit off.
Yeah.
You should, but and flip that money.
Flip it. Yeah.
Flip it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's the thing. We get blindsided.
Because we don't know.
We get blindsided by trying to make everybody,
Right.
and
it's
show
okay to
everybody
say-
what we got.
That's only gonna last
Why
for
is
so
about
long.
that, y'all?
Because we ain't have nothing when we came out of bondage.
And social media has corrupted
Damn, you
us
been
so
heavy on
much.
me.
No, I'm
You said
being-
social media. Dude, you said the bondage.
I'm being 100.
Yeah.
And social media is just it's them boost what we don't have on steroids. Like it's done elevated us to like, listen, you can get this, you can get this, you can get this, and at the end of the day, that's more visual. Back then it was with, we was talking about what we wanted. Now you can actually see it.
Because people post everything on social media.
Everything.
Everybody having a good time on social media.
Everything.
Everybody showing they ain't picking up a box at work.
Yeah.
They ain't doing that.
No.
But I do, though. Because we doing all of it, nigga. You can see my grind, nigga.
Yeah.
Right. And
Right.
look, you
Saying.
definitely saw mine.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going home. I just got off work from Home Depot. My feet hurt, my back hurt. Like, it was real.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you my grind
Right.
regardless. So it's all about mindset. You got to change your mindset. Once you do that, I'm telling you, everything will change.
And I tell people, like I said, I deliver messages in my shop all the time. Like, we not gonna get better until we start changing things how we think when we making moves and when we doing shit.
You got to get mad.
I've been saying that.
You got to get mad. And I'm not talking MADE.
Yeah.
MAD, make a decision.
Ooh.
Make a decision.
Okay, that needed a clap.
Make a decision.
Ooh.
That's it.
You talking.
You
Get
just got to make a
mad.
decision. And that was me. I
Make a
made
decision. Yeah.
a decision, and this is where I am today. Time freedom, financial freedom.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here with y'all. I didn't have to ask God for work.
So then.
So yeah.
You call me and say, hey, how you looking in March?
Right.
Right.
I said, should we free? You know, we got a coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need that.
Right.
Here we are.
That's
Send
it.
me pictures so I can get the flyer made. Like,
And you hard as hell on them flies.
I got a guy. Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, you know, now we got a guy.
Oh, yeah.
We have a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, all right.
So this is all a part of my journey. It's just,
Yeah.
you know, I had to start somewhere, and I didn't know everything, but I have a great mentor, Lakeisha. Got to give it up to her.
Yeah.
She showed me the ropes, and then other leaders in the business, they just showed me the ropes. And basically, if you can duplicate what they doing,
Yeah.
when you rub shoulders with millionaires,
Yeah.
I was a whole different thing.
oh, you finna become one.
There it is.
When you rub shoulders with 6 and 7 figures,
Yeah.
you become one.
Right.
I did that.
Yeah.
You just got to be surrounded by like-minded people.
Like-minded
that's out there
people.
getting it. That's
Like-minded
it.
people. That's it.
Just like Meech. I had to get around him again. Get the gloss back.
Right.
Like, hey, man,
Yeah.
I see you moving, baby. I need you.
Yeah.
Right.
They ain't made this price, but I tell you no lie. We was here. Am I lying, man?
Nope.
Fed everybody.
Yeah.
Man, this is what we do. This is what we get down.
Yeah.
Let's Ball, man. That is the brand.
Yeah.
Scatta Sites Entertainment with Les Ball brand. Meet McDaniel, man. I go to Les Ball right now, man.
Right.
You got the best everything, man. You got to go holler at that guy. Meet McDaniel.
That's
Les
it.
Ball.
Let's do it.
But, man, I'm telling you, back then, but he was the only one talking. I ain't going to lie. I was like, man, Mal talking. I mean, we had an African here who wrote for
Yeah.
everything.
Everything.
And then it was like,
Yeah.
you know, everybody just separated. Just like, but we stay consistent. Like you said, you got to
Yeah.
stay consistent in what you're doing.
Yeah.
He's here.
Yeah.
Man.
And like I said, I've learned too, you know, through those times, man, everybody has things that they go through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Life, you know what I'm saying, throw a lot of curveballs to people, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Yeah, we still love those guys.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
We
But
just-
you learn
but you learn-
who's going to
Yeah.
endure.
Yeah.
Who's going to stick and stay?
Yeah.
Is it?
We say that all the time in this business. The people that's going to get you to this level is not going to be the same people that get you to the next level.
Right.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. We still got love for you, but you just going to sit and watch.
Right.
You just,
That's it.
you going to watch.
That's it, yeah.
That's what you going to do.
Yeah. Right.
She said she was
Yeah, you were like, yeah.
You going to sit and watch.
You gonna watch, yeah.
Because that's one thing you will not see me fold.
Yeah.
You know, there's good days, there's bad days.
Right.
You get discouraged, but at the end of the day, you got to figure out what is your why. Why did you get started in this business?
Right.
My why was for my family.
Yeah.
You know, because, you know, my dad used to say all the time, he didn't, and that's why he went so hard. That's where I get my hustle from.
Mm-hmm.
He used to go so hard because he didn't have when he was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he would always say, you know, I don't want my kids to not have this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
So if that means I got to work my tail off to do what I need to do, then that's what he had to do, and that's me. You
Right.
know, that he, you know, that's me all today. So, you know, my family, I want to make sure we good.
Right.
And then now my why has changed to where I can't go back to corporate America. I refuse to.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why I got to grind
Right,
every day and
right,
work hard every day.
Right.
So
Because you got to conform to their system.
I
I'm
see her
unemployed.
followers, you were like 23, now
Yeah.
you're like at damn near 12,000.
Yeah.
Like, I seen it. Like, damn, man, like, that's what I told man, like, man, we need to get some new microphones.
You got to invest in
Right.
your business. Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to invest in
And
yourself.
I told Kay that, man, we just got to invest in ourselves, man.
You have to.
Yeah. And we ain't got to break the bank.
No.
Like you said, live beyond our means. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because right now on these microphones, you sound fantastic.
Thank you.
Crispy. What? Run that back.
I appreciate it,
You're
man.
my guy, man.
Yeah.
I ain't seen it in a long time. It's like we
Yeah.
down, man.
But I told Kay, man, look, man, me coming back, man, it's organic, man. Like me and him got a vibe, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna fall in place like I ain't never left. Like,
That's us.
you know?
10 years.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah.
And we still been cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we still, you know.
Well, I just think life is all about that, man. When you build bridges with people, you want to try to, you know,
Savor those.
savor that bridge, especially if they good people.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
hard to find good people.
And it
like
is. It is. For sure.
that. Yeah.
This show is sponsored by
Yeah.
Strikeout Wings, man. Go holler at my boy Big Fox, man. He got the best lemon pepper wet.
What up, Fox?
If you go holler at the Cyber Podcast, man, you can get those, man. Let's Ball. My man, Mitch Medanian, man.
Yeah.
Go get that apparel right now at letsball.com. Karaunda, you want to shout out, where you from? I mean, not where you from, but.
Oh, yeah. Look, you can follow me on Instagram, Consult with Karaunda, Karaunda. Consult with Karaunda, or on Facebook, Karaunda Hurt or Karaunda Fredrick. Either one, you're going to get to me.
Yeah.
Trust and believe. Look, you can catch me on 346-978-2091. I can get your credit fixed. I can sell you a home. We can get you from credit to closing. How about that?
There it is.
Yeah, everybody from Nashville want to move to Houston. Holler at my girl.
Look, even if you're not in Houston, I can still refer you to a realtor here. So.
Ooh.
There it is.
See, you trying to get in touch with. Nah, we ain't gonna talk
Connections.
about that. Yesterday, they over there talking. I heard them. Yeah, man. I said, yeah. She's like, he was like the Gulch, wasn't it? He was like the Gulch. I said, yeah, go down. Saying by Louis. Yeah, that's kind of cool down there. You're like, yeah. I said, nigga talking like that. He ain't coming.
He ain't coming.
Nah, he was like,
Yeah.
Don't try.
All those
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, when they catch you at, brother?
Man, you can catch me, man, Jamal McCord, Facebook, Jamal 1980 on Instagram. I am Mild on Twitter. I don't really be on Twitter a lot, but I'm on Twitter.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that part.
Man, this is season 4, episode 30, man. Wealth Talk with Karaunda Fredrick, man.
Yes.
Houston, C.F.O. the Scatta Sites Entertainment.
Yes.
I thank everybody for coming tune in, man. Check us on the next one.
That's it.
You know how we do it?
That's right.
Church is always on the move.
Yeah.
Church.